Will you be using your McDonald's rewards? Go ahead with your order.
Number 4, large coffee black.
Hey, would that be all?
That'd be all.
Hey, it's gonna be $7.69 first window.
Morning, morning, morning.
Hi, $7.69. Did you want your receipt, sir? Have a good day. Thank you.
Rainy, good morning. How have you been? Went pretty great, no complaints. A little more snow dusting. Old man winter just don't want to give up. Good to hear, good to hear. Yep, weird white powder has returned. Just a little dusting. I don't think it's going to amount to anything whatsoever. Yesterday morning was a good little break, but we got in that 30-minute fire live and made up for it. I'm thinking we're going to do every other day from here on out. Keep it simple. Welcome in, everyone. Yeah, man, it's been a slow week. I don't know if we're not getting the traffic we were, or people just being a little more nicer. I say that, and they probably trashed the place last night, but nobody knows till I get there. Prison, welcome in.
There's that for you. Let me go grab my coffee.
I don't know if the food gets smaller or the bag gets bigger. Hello, Sosa. Prison Cheeks is crying.
Alright, and there's that for you.
Thank you. Right on the seam. How is everybody doing out there? Well, the hard part of the day is over with. Making it through the chow line. What up, folks? Hit those thumbs up. Let's roll. Let's roll with a new day. Seems like we always get the quiet ones in here. Hello, Blue. That sounds like a heck of a breakfast. 240 bacon and eggs. Hello, Tina. And Tim. Oh man, would there be speed bumps to slow the traffic down? Pedestrians? That sounds like a bad video game. When I was younger, Tim, I drove a pickup in reverse for 7.5 miles. And this was Kentucky, curvy roads. That was crazy. Not so much little white stuff out here, Putty Cat. Only in the low spots. We are up to 31 degrees already, it says. I think that's warmer than it was all day yesterday. Good weather's coming, I think. High, maybe even 60 on Friday. Mr. Sunshines are going to have to come out for a little more than 6 minutes a day. Oh, it's coming all right, young. Yeah, for you guys. $31 here and a long sleeve shirt. it hits 35, I'm going to ankle socks. Whoa. Looks like no one's been in for at least a couple hours. No Speedos, at least this week. I only wear my Speedos when I'm down in Florida. I'm going to come down there and hike the entire length of the Keys. How long would that take me, Putty Cat? Zamrock. It is 6:12 a.m. Northwest Ohio. Where are you from, Czar? Not today yet. I haven't even seen a live one. Not even a track as so far. Look at that, just clean white snow. I don't know where all the animals have gone, but must be far away. "10 to 14 days. Well, I better take a whole month because I'll have to walk back. I'll be like Forrest Gump. I'm tired. Think I'll go home now." Putty Cat is, do you think anyone has ever walked that track before? And are you allowed to? Some places up here we have roads that you're not allowed to walk on. They will pick you up and take you to jail, probably in the wrong direction. Slowed down a lot, and that's okay. But summertime is coming, you know. People gonna be cruising through with the windows down. It'll be a different story then. Some of these big leaners here, hopefully, if it warms up Thursday or Friday, cut those babies down, get them out of the way. Hello, Ronyo. Good morning. Good morning. It is chilly morning. Chilly with a little dusting. Hey, Snoop Dogg. Now we got tracks. Always in the back. Thank you, Snoop Dogg. Mr. Snoop Dogg. One little limb so far. Yep, that's all she wrote. Looks like it's been a pretty quiet night. Yeah, I was just wondering if the roads are tight or if it's an interstate through there. I'm sure some places there's probably fencing along the sides, and that'd be a long way to stretch a sidewalk. I think I can see where somebody must have been in early this morning. Crazy out here. Hello, Adam. How's it going? How's it going? Y'all need some milk. Well, he would not break very far here, I would promise you that. He would find out that the guy inside car is got a friend with him, Mr. Smith & Wesson. Prince said that. Prince always sung about Purple Rain. Well, one name's his first name, one name's his last name. Mr. Smith Wesson. Mr. Anderson. Good morning, folks. How's everybody doing? Another beautiful day here in Ohio. Seems like yesterday I was just talking about mowing the grass. Hello, Nancy Drew. Good morning, good morning. Oh, it's not too bad. What in the forsaken? Where's everybody from today? We got some crazy new names in here. No complication. Is it still burning? I seen Storm Chaser was talking about a wildfire there last night. She did. Crazy for trying. And Leanne Rimes sung it just as good. There goes breakfast. I have an Asian chopped salad. We were just online goofing yesterday, and I found an Amtrak ride. That sounds about like something that Willie would write. Crazy. I think it would sound pretty good if Willie had sung it himself. Crazy for feeling so blue. Coffee is very hot this morning. Thank you, McDonald's. Yeah, I was mentioning to the other people earlier, Ronyo and that I think in the mornings I'm just going to do a Monday, Wednesday, and Friday live. Try and take a day off in between. I got started work a little early yesterday and got out of here a little early, so that's pretty nice. Pretty nice. I wish the trains would come through. I can hear the Canadians out there talking. Whack. Is it picking up the geese in the background? Well, the fire's in the Everglades. I can't imagine unless it's just burning the top off the sawgrass. Wow, 14 bucks. Well, that's about right. I mean, any place you stop and go and eat, you know, some places put on that dine-in tax, so, and then you know they're expecting a tip. Nope, I'm still in Ohio. Yesterday we just had a little bonfire there, burn up some brush. I think I will be in Ohio probably till about the middle of March. Well, it's good to get out and about. You got to make friends out there. Of course, I'm sitting in a warm truck. 31 outside is not feeling too bad, but is there any part in Florida that you can't drive an hour either way and be at the beach? Get any wider than that. I mean, when you get up north, I know you can drop down to the beach in about 40 minutes or so. Florida is that state where you're about an hour from anywhere, left and right that way. Now, are you calling Central Florida like Orlando area? Broken Wing. How you doing, Broken Wing? Ohio. On the wings of a snow white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love. It's a sign from above. How you doing, Broken Wing? Where are you from out there? What's going on with you today? Ohio in the house. Yeah, I never did like it that you go somewhere on one road, then you have to drive 5 miles up and come back a different road. I always liked the areas up there. I don't know if you call it North Central, like Dunlin. Those little towns up in there. Seems like Claremont, you drive through Claremont, you hit another town, and if you keep moving the same direction, you hit Claremont again, and then another town, and then you're back in Claremont. Kind of like Claremont, it's just spreading out there pretty big. Yeah, we all have our favorite roads, that's for sure. Have you ever heard of wildlife preserve, wildlife management area, you guys call them down there? Hilochi. That was a beautiful, beautiful area down there. Yeah, it was pretty nice. Yeah, it's right there just outside of Claremont. I think it's right off 4. Matter of fact, I think 4 kind of cuts through the Offspray area there. Has a little tunnel that goes underneath I-4 for you can go from one side to the other. Good for hiking. That is the management area that offered me a job. And I accepted, but I just could not find a place to live. There was places, 6 months down the road they were just building. Yeah, some of those back roads out there, it's just like, you can't even tell there is metropolises around. Seemed like everybody had a little horse farm. Little 5-acre squares blocked off for everyone out there. Yeah. I always watch the live cam there at St. Augustine, the Tiny Martini Bar. That place stays busy every day. Probably my eyes playing tricks, but I thought I seen a little white animal cross the road. Yeah, I don't think I would want to be any closer than an hour from a beach or something, but I need a lot of trees around me, folks. Could have been a snowball. Bigfoot throwing snowballs. Might have been a cold squirrel too. Or one of those shadow things. Well, it's not only that, it's just you're out of the big main flow of traffic and congestion. Yeah, that's what I was looking for when I was looking at the Bay County there. Making sure it was out of the danger zone for hurricanes. Well, thank you. Get out of my couch. It's always nice to have a good comment in here. Cute name too. Yep. He's a putter. Man, it's been many, many years since I've been... Well, we went to Daytona last time we were down. Spent a few days in Daytona, a few days in Clearwater. Spent a overnight there in Dunlin. Oh, a little town called something there, Chattahoochee or something like that. I went to Rainbow Springs. Seen a lot of nice places. Hello, Charles. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, it's all right. They got some good barbecue up there at Pier 1. Good morning, Phil. I feel like I got pineapples right now. It's so cold here. Quail eggs, yes. Takes about 9 of them to make a nice snack. I got a guy who lives beside me here that raises quail eggs and pheasant eggs, and well, he raises the birds and they have the eggs, of course, but I've never had an ostrich egg, and I would like to try an ostrich omelet one day. I hear they can be quite expensive. Ostrich burgers. like a giant chicken sandwich. Oh yeah, I'm sure that place is overwhelmed with folks. Well, Bike Week is getting ready to start up here pretty soon. I got a sister and a nephew that goes down for Bike Week every year. We always go down a week after Bike Week and everything is on sale. Vegetarian burger. Is it expensive compared to a regular burger, Putty? Same size, just a different taste. Oh, I can't remember. I think it was Cabela's or somewhere that used to have the big sporting goods store where they had all kinds of different, like elk and caribou and antelope and pronghorn. I used to like sampling those little things. Bison, yep. Captain. Now Daytona, they already had that, correct? Is that the first race of the year? Yeah, that's what I thought. Who won the Daytona, Putty Cat? Yeah, Florida is definitely busy in February. Going to work here, video gamer. Half hour, 45 minutes or so. We're just hanging out in here, chilling, try to get some comments going, getting some thumbs up. We always have to come up and check out for Bigfoot tracks. There's our train. So a young new driver, and they've already won twice, huh? Looks like that'll start bringing the prices down, Ronyo. We'll have to see what constituents say there, Phil. He's pretty good at getting us info. Yeah, and this camera makes them a whole lot prettier than what they are. It'll probably look pretty great when I get up to the other parking lot. Looks like the sun is rising somewhere behind me. Yeah, how are we doing in the Olympics, folks? Are we winning some gold medals? And now where's the Summer Olympics going to be? Anybody got the medal count? Yeah, I know they won in hockey. $20.28. $12 gold ones. "10 years from now, all those people will be broke and homeless. Lived out that dream as long as they can. Those Olympic gold medals will be in pawn shops across the world." Here comes Squirrel Man. No, it's not. And that's the thing. I think they, bowling has its own world championship. And it's fun to watch some of these countries that send people over here to bowl, and these guys use house balls on the rack. It's fun to watch. They would like to see it go to the Olympics, but that will never happen. I mean, bowling's a tough sport. Dim your lights there, pal. Sweden or Germany would probably win that one there, Putty Cat. Wow. And I wonder where that money comes from. And I'm sure you're hoping to get out there and get a gold medal, pick up you a sponsor, be on a Wheaties box for a few years, a used car commercial or something like that. In the Olympics? I'm pretty sure, Pretty Cat, there's a lot of money being made behind the scenes, too. No, I have not. Foxcatcher. Is that a movie about the guy who took the foxes and set them on fire and burned all the cornfields down? I seen Dreamcatcher. That was a pretty good movie. Save the world from Mr. Gay. I did it! Guy put out the corn, there's already one big fat squirrel up there. Did we win in wrestling? Cool runnings? Yeah. Jamaica, how's the bobsled team? Are you dead, man? Oh yeah. Slow cooked on a roaster. Hey, 33 right here too. Welcome to Florida, Ohio. I know, put your seatbelt on, Earl. Even though I won't get 20 miles an hour. Water is flowing pretty good. Here in the old Maumee. I'd show it to you, but I guarantee as soon as I get turned, it's going to start swirling. Folks have washed over and headed on Denver. I have no clue. Would they be the Chicago Bears if they moved to Ohio? I mean, we've got what? The Browns, the Bengals, the Cavaliers. We probably got enough. I would doubt that, man. Nobody fearing this guy. I'm the most upbeat, friendly guy you're ever going to meet. People probably want to move here just to be with me. And I'm saying, hey, if you're already living in Florida, I'll come see you. And I'm coming to California, Phil, so you better be ready. Have an extra rotisserie chicken there. Ho, ho, ho. Clear skies for now. And I don't think the sunshine will be up in the next 20 minutes. All right. Keystone Light. Well, maybe the daughter, once she gets married, will move out there. That will give me an excuse to spend a lot more time out there. Good morning, Josh. We are doing great. Got a little chilly again, but we're going to make it. It's warmer right now than it was all day yesterday, so things are looking up. GBZB, how you doing? GB, CB, where'd you get those eyes? Yeah, that's correct. And we would like to have absolutely nothing. Yesterday, I mean, we had a few little piled up spots here and there. And every night it keeps coming back. I wouldn't care if it didn't snow again till 2030. I don't know what that would do to the ecosystem, but I'm sure it would have some kind of damage. What shack? To my far right there is a vault bathroom. Straight ahead there is my little maintenance garage and office. Yeah. Nope, they just filled that up the other day. Put almost 700 bucks in it. Comes out of my monthly budget. Come on, sunshine, where you at? The squirrel man has left the building. The routine has set in around here. I pretty much know what time to go down through the park and see who I want to see. Everybody has their certain time they come through. Squirrel Man, he's got to get here early and get out. We got the bird watchers that come in, the ladies who walk, the people who walk the trails in the back. It's kind of weird when you go through and they're not there. It makes you wonder what happened. Somebody throws the old wrench in the matrix, you know. You get used to doing the same thing over and over, then one day someone ain't there. Well, you would think that, but I mean, I've seen it 0 degrees out here and the wind howling, and these people still show up to walk. The only time they don't walk the trail was when we get, you know, that big heavy snow and they don't want to trek it, but they show up and walk the highway after I plow it. These people are dedicated, kind of like old man Hustle. Or old guy there, Dave, is dedicated. Dave would fit right in around here. He does, and I hope he continues on. He's definitely keeping the weight off better than me, but he probably eats a whole lot healthier. I have lost about 10 pounds for my daughter's wedding, and I'd say after the wedding is over, I'll probably get back onto my regular eating routine and put it right back on. I just got to make sure I fit in the tux. But I have found out salads is not the way to lose weight. Hey, we got up to 30 thumbs ups. Charles, are you still hanging out in here with us? Putty Cat, Nancy Drew. Well, I'm sure they're here. They just, they don't talk within 2 minutes. YouTube takes that number away from me, but they're still here. Jerry Gingerbread is over in Indiana babysitting his kids. Rainy's still here. Rainy, you're very quiet. Nancy Drew, I knew you were here. Oh, there's Dave. Yeah, we were just talking about you, Dave. Your ears must have been burning. Ranyo. Yep, if you don't, you can stay in a chat room all day long, but if you don't comment, your number doesn't appear on top. It times you out after so long. That's what keeps the sharing down too. I was told once, if you don't keep the comments don't roll fast enough, then it does not share you out. I think they got a little monitor or something on there where you can set up how fast you get text. And a lot of people will set those, like drop them down to like every 6 seconds. That way when people talk, they get held back, but you continuously get a text every 6 seconds or 7 seconds or something, and the algorithm thinks people are just talking crazy to you. But you know, you got 5 people in here for 2 minutes, and if they all said hello, it spreads those texts out that make it look like you got constant communication. Just a little hack. I never did try and mess with that number stuff in there, but we were talking about you, Dave, how endeavor to persevere out there, keeping it going. You're a great role model. I'm going to give it another 4 minutes here, folks, and we're going to have to come to Ohio and put your head in the snow. The only way to make it quit. And you were right, Dave. That Clifton Gorge is a beautiful place down there. I think I'm going to go back down and finish out some of those trails over at John Bryan one day. Yeah, we're doing good today. We're doing good. I've only had one blocked message, and I don't know why they do that, but Putty Cat's messages get blocked all the time, and he says nothing wrong. Yeah, I camped down there beside John Bryan, but I never did go over there because it said there was no camping. So, but evidently they got some pretty cool trails in there. I think most of the trail I was on there circled around through John Bryan, that North Rim Trail, South Rim Trail. I did not cross to Miami to go over to it, though, but a lot of Boy Scouts down in there hiking, getting those merit badges. Well, it was all gone yesterday. I'm pretty sure this will be gone by this evening. Well, I would definitely enjoy that. I like getting in there early and listen to the pines creak and crack and pop as the sun warms them up. You let me know when you're back and settled in. We'll do some springtime hiking down there. I might even get in there with you before you hit that 1,000 miles. But I'm kind of a slow walker. I like to look and take a lot of pictures. Hello, Cindy. Cindy the Catfish Queen. All right, Dave, we'll catch you here in just a little bit. I'm sure all of us will be right over there once you get started. I'm about ready to jump out of here myself. We'll make this as T-minus 1 minute, folks. And we'll be out of here. Oh, good job, Rainy. One of these days, Cindy, I'm going to get over there and get in a duck race. All right, guys, 30 seconds. Yep, I see him, Josh. I get the same thing, too. You know, I'm in people's chats and I'm talking to people and no one ever answers me. Finally, someone will say hello, and that's about it. But usually whoever's running the chat never sees my name. Yep, they're coming through just fine here. I don't know what the deal with that is, but it's crazy. But I get the same thing, you know, vice versa. People will be talking in the chat and no one else in the chat can see them but me. All right, guys, I got 30 seconds. T-minus 30, and I got to go to work. I know. Wah, wah, wah. One of these days, I'm going to give it all up. As soon as I get 1 million subscribers. Looks like I'll be working for a long time. Hello, Andrew. How you doing? Scrapping with Grandpa. I sent you a text yesterday for that sticker at the end of your video there I watched. Thank you very much, sir. And you know, I didn't, I think the last water heater I took in down here, we got $7. Not a good price, but definitely not worth tearing apart, are they? All right, guys, we're going to see you in just a little bit. Everybody jump over there and Old Guy Hustles Live and give him some chat and support. course, he's probably doing pretty good, but scrapping, send me some stickers then, and I'll send you a koozie back once I get your address. Appreciate you very much. Good morning to everyone. Drew, we're going to jump out of here and go to work. We appreciate you. We'll see you folks later, and the sun is barely peeking up over on the corner. Big orange ball rising in the sky. Maybe it'll bring some. You never know. Slow roll for 15 seconds here, guys. Appreciate every one of you. Thank you very much. And I notice when I zoom my camera, I lose everything on it. No, you won't be seeing me tomorrow, but Friday morning. See you later, folks. Have a great day.